All right, Nicole, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We're here at Twice Upon a Time, and I know you're involved heavily with the store. Maybe you can tell me about it.
My mom she bought the business in 1986 over on Elliott Street. It was a children's consignment store. At the time, she had me, my sister, and my brother, little kids. And my sister was just about to go into kindergarten. And so I've been involved. I've been playing in the store like a playground since I was a little girl. And I became an employee, kind of, when I was a teenager, and 16 or so, 17. And I became a manager in 2001, 2002. And I've been involved ever since. I bought into the business back in 2009 with my mom, and she just retired last September. So I've been running it for the past year, just me.
Okay, and how many floors is this store?
It's 3 floors, 10,000 square feet. There's 4,000 square feet on the main floor and in the basement, and then there's about 1,200, 1,500 upstairs.
And how many vendors do you have here?
I have a little over 100 dealer spaces in this shop here. They range from anywhere from a 4-foot space wide to floor spaces that are 10 by 10 or 15 by 10. And I have about 4,000 consigners, over 4,000 consigners in my database. They're not all active at once, but that's what my database has got. So I consign things for people too who aren't vendors and who don't do this for a living.
Maybe you can tell me about how old the store is and anything unique about its age?
The store building that we're sitting in right now was renovated in 1996 with Pam Sosimo and my mother and I and a whole crew of people that helped us restore this back to its 1906 department store, which has 15-foot ceilings, more than 15-foot ceilings, and 20-foot ceilings, and the original tin and original columns were all restored, the gold columns, which are solid iron and gold leafed, and so we restored it back to its original condition. In 1906 to 1918, it was called H.A. Fenton and Son, and then from 1918 to 1958, it was Goodnow, Pearson and Hunt, and they closed in 1958.
Question for you. Now, you must have some favorite parts of the store, and I was wondering maybe if you could show them to me.
Oh, of course. So this space that I'm sitting in right now is one of my favorite places. One of my vendors that I've had for a long time. He actually is a furniture maker. He takes things that are wrecked and ruined and he turns them into little masterpieces. Like the cabinet that you're looking at right now. He got the top and the bottom separately, and he painted them to match, and he added a shelf on the bottom which didn't exist before, and he got new hardware and he made it new again, and it's solid as a rock, and it's the favorite place for a lot of my customers that have been regulars with me for years. One of my favorite spaces is my specialty dealers are my favorite. So this camera booth is one of my favorite places. She actually refurbishes cameras to work, and so a lot of the ones that are here work, and the ones that don't work or can't be made to work, she does other things with, like turns them into clocks for decoration, or she spray paints them sometimes. She really works hard to make them be cameras that people can use, even though they are outdated. One of my favorite booths here is my tool booth too. I have a dealer from New York that comes every 2 weeks, and he's a woodworker himself, and he collects tools himself, and so he brings us some really neat stuff that you can't find anywhere else, that they don't make anymore, that they don't make the same anymore. The quality is completely different, and I really appreciate his stuff very much.
Well, it's pretty neat. I like tools. I really like old tools. And can't find this stuff at Walmart, that's for sure. So.
Right next door here
okay.
is another space that has a lot of really eclectic things. And when I say eclectic, I also mean strange. He has medical tools. He has brass trivets and mammoth horn meat forks and an apple core parer that's solid iron and a spoon holder. I mean, you never know what you're going to find in this booth, and I just love it. And he has another one around the corner that has a lot of local things too, from Brattleboro and from Vermont. So.
All right, guys, I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good day, and thank you very much for the tour.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.